Hello there, good morning. Well, it's morning now for me. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is when you are watching this. We're going to go for a walk, and I'm going to show you two new knives. The first one of those, well, I guess you can see it. It's the Otzi from Condor Knives, and I have another one on my belt. I had to sit down on the actual road because this selfie stick and the tripod thing that come, this setup, it's not tall enough. So if I look to the side of the camera, you'll have to forgive me. I just want to, I need to see. There's a little screen there on the GoPro that I can switch on and off, by the way. I usually switch it off because it captures my eyes there to the side. But anyway, I need to know if my knives are visible to you guys. So now the Otzi knife is a neck knife. It's very small. Let's see here. Isn't that wonderful? Now it has, I think, copper wire here and here, and I think it's a walnut handle. Now this is, of course, this is not the most practical knife, but it's useful. It is. It has this hammered steel. And now I can't remember if this has 1075 or 1095, and the other one, what is it? I'll put links and stuff on the screen, but it's 1075 or 1095, so it's not stainless. You need to know how to take care of high carbon steels. And it's a piece of history, I guess. And now Otzi, a couple of words about Otzi, the Iceman. He was found at the border between Italy and Austria, I think, up in the Alps, in the mountains there, and he had a lot of tools and equipment with him, and from that we can we learned a lot about life back then in the Copper Age, so before the Bronze Age. And his knife it looked a little bit like this, but the blade was of course not made of steel. It was made out of flint. So yeah, maybe I'll make a video about Otzi the Iceman. Now, very nice knife, and the only thing my only complaint is that this leather string here is a little bit short for my thick neck, but that's not a big deal. And there are people saying that the Condor knives, they're made in El Salvador, so not in China, which is a good thing. They say that sometimes they're not sharp straight out of the box. Like if you buy a Mura, they're scary sharp always straight out of the box. But here's the thing, your knife it will get dull. So I don't get it, make it sharp then. You're going to have to do that anyway. But okay, both these came sharp, by the way. And then look at this. Oh, I really like this knife. And you know why? The handle finally is long enough for my big hand. It's the Large Huron, and I love this knife. It's an unusual design. Now it follows the same pattern, if you will, with the copper wire, and this finger here goes here, right? And the grip is very good. And my problem with knives has always been that the handle is usually too short. Now it's not, and that's a game changer. It really is. Now this has a convex blade, bevel, I mean. Convex is that the blade goes like this, like an axe. And yes, I do have knives with convex edge bevel. And then I thought, I need Scandi grind all the way. But then again, Scandi grind is a modern thing. It really is. And when you sharpen your tools out in the field, eventually you're going to get the convex edge, because you can't really keep the edge at the same angle, right? Yeah, I think I explained it there. So this is a convex edge is, in my opinion, the edge that they would have had on their knives and tools back in the old days. And it's a strong edge, it's a strong bevel, so this should be good for, this is a solid knife. I can feel it. I really love it. Yeah, the Large Huron. Oh, it says there 1095. This is a 1095. Now 1095 steel is a little bit more brittle than 1075. So again, a convex edge on a knife like this, and I will use this for everything, so a strong convex bevel is probably the best option. I'm not going to use the knives now, just out for a hike, just out for a walk. But I really like this knife. I really like it. Yeah, it has this awesome look, Yeah. The sheath. Let's see. Hopefully you can see this. Now I put this dangler on. The sheath is quite beautiful, well made. Yeah. I am getting more into primitive techniques and, I guess you could call it bushcraft, because that's where my passion is. And another thing that I need to tell you is that I had ambitions concerning hiking for long distances, and I don't anymore. I don't see the point right now. Maybe I will in the future, but it's there's this word. Maybe I can think of it as we continue down the road here. Yeah, mindfulness. Yeah, mindfulness. I think that's an important thing. Now I'll hold the camera here because of the sun. Even though most people are not watching anymore, I still want the entire video to be watchable. Now, so getting more into bushcraft and primitive techniques, I kind of think that these knives, they go well with that theme because of their look, I guess, and all that. And yeah, I need to show you. So I would have worn this around my neck if I didn't have such a headache today. This was gifted to me. This was gifted to me. Not the fire striker, but the pouch was gifted to me years ago by a subscriber to my main channel. And in here now I have a flint, and I have this fire striker, and I have some char cloth. And yeah, by the way, I'm starting bushcraft courses, so go and check out my website if you're interested in that. They will be here in Norway. Here comes the sun. Yeah, the bushcraft courses will be here in Norway, so you'll have to travel to Norway if you are not already here. It's something that people have asked me about for years, actually. So just starting it up now, and we'll see if people actually join and pay. There's a difference between claiming that you're interested, I guess, and actually being willing to pay. And I'm not going to do it for free. But I think now more than ever it is so important that we connect with nature, ourselves, our ancestry, and the old ways. And bushcraft is a perfect way to do that. So we're talking primitive fire making methods. That's funny. Why do we call it primitive? It's not primitive. It's the opposite. It requires, technique and foraging, knife skills, axe skills, being able to use those tools without harming yourself, navigation, reading the landscape, reading the sky, reading the weather, tracking. So many things go into bushcraft, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So that's my video for today, and if you're still watching, yeah, just checking out. Yeah, someone had broken the young birch trees there, and here, that's funny. Yeah, that's bit of a mystery. Yeah, it gives me a lot of what has happened here. Sometimes it's just kids, okay, I'll ponder about that, and if that's the right expression, while I'm walking back to my house. Okay, yeah, so this was a little bit of an update, I guess, and to be honest with you, I felt like giving up here on YouTube, but I think that I have redefined my purpose here, and as I said, in the outdoors niche, unless you're very dramatic and everything is dangerous animals everywhere, and I almost died and this happened, and all that, I'm not doing that crap. or you're one of the yoga pant girls just frolicking around in the wilderness. Now here's some hair. Why is that? I get distracted by, you know, there are so many stories you can read from just looking around when you're out in the woods. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, the yoga pant girls. Yeah, you know, that's just how it is. But if you want something authentic, something real, maybe this channel is for you. And most of my videos will not be as boring as this one was, I guess. But I just needed to make a video like this. Now I'm going to have a look over there, because I'm also out looking for chanterelles, which I love. So this could be a good chanterelle knife. I found an apple tree in the forest. Wild apples. Well, you know, that's... We are quite close to the houses in this area. But that's funny, you know. Let's see. Very small apples. Is that what you call crab apples in England? Or is that something different? Huh. I've been walking here for years, and I haven't seen that tree before. Well, I've seen it, but I haven't noticed that it's an apple tree. But anyway, that's all for now. Have a wonderful day.